Hey everyone, want to take a look at some previous student projects doing some eggs and take a look at what's good to do and what to avoid. So here's a nice project. We've got good egg shapes, we've got nice transitions of value, nice smooth gradations, and we've got good background, good ground plane. All that looks pretty much just right. Here's another good one. Nice soft shadows in here, which is great. Good sort of easy to read silhouette going on there. Nice transition of value, nice and smooth. Maybe a little dark here compared to here. Think about your darkest dark on your egg being, 50% or so. So often we think about the darkest point on a local value being halfway between the brightest and 100%. So if eggs are 0% at the brightest spot, paper white we might call that, the darkest part of the egg might be 50%. Here's another really nice one. Good reflected light coming into the shadow there. Nice transition. Look at this shadow core here. This is really nice. Good transition gradations going on there. Also notice that they're piling them up on a tile counter with grout lines that may help keep the eggs in place, but you can always put like rubber bands out on your ground plane, and they kind of, if you put them on top of rubber bands, they tend to not roll around so much. Here we're getting to some ones that are okay, so pretty good gradations. I think the biggest problem here is they're too small. I'm guessing these are life size. So when they're this big, they don't look so bad, but when we zoom in, there's just a lot of tooth of the paper coming through and a little bit of, craft we could do better on. So think about doing 3 times the size. So if your egg is this big, draw it at this big on your sheet of paper. All right? This one's trying, we've got a few value changes in the egg. We got nice dark shadow in here. But they look like there's flat areas of value. So we've got like 4 areas here. Here we've got sort of 40, 50, 70, and 30 over here. But they're kind of flat. They're not nice and smooth on their transitions. So try to get as smooth of a transition as possible between your values. This guy is a little rough. We've got not really egg shapes. These kind of look more like river rock. And then we've kind of just got value 1 and value 2, and they're, as I noted, not really egg shaped. So we want to lay this out just like the model sphere and the way it's shown in the demonstration video. Also look for the eggs to have sort of eggy shaped shadows coming off them. This guy's, they're trying, we're almost egg shaped, and we've got some subtlety in the blending, not too much, but overall it's just kind of messy. So craft wise, this just feels kind of rushed. And this is really an assignment to try to do your best craft on. So meaning not having too much in the way of gratuitous pencil marks, going on here. rough shifts in value going on, like we're starting to hatch, which we don't really want to do for this assignment. All right, so hopefully that helps you get yours going. So let's set up some eggs. Try to pile them if you can. That's the best way to do it. Set up an interesting light and work on some subtlety. This should probably take 2 to 3 hours. So it's not something to rush through. All right, have fun.